All the images that I will show you in this video are real photos from the surface of the one and only Comet 67P. It got visited by the Rosetta spacecraft launched by the European Space Agency in March of 2004. After a decade-long journey, Rosetta arrived at the comet in August of 2014. Becoming the first spacecraft to orbit a comet. It carried the Philae lander, which successfully landed on the comet's surface in November of 2014, making another historic first. Comet 67P is a regular visitor to the inner solar system, orbiting the Sun once every 6.5 years, between the orbits of Jupiter and Earth. Its surface is marked by cliffs, pits, and boulders, and it becomes more active as it approaches the Sun, emitting jets of gas and dust. Rosetta's close observation of the comet provided detailed images and data, revealing the comet's composition, including water, carbon dioxide, and organic molecules. The mission ended on September 30th, 2016, with a controlled impact onto the comet's surface, allowing Rosetta to gather data up until the very last moments. This ambitious mission has contributed significantly to our understanding of comets and their role in the solar system, including the potential delivery of water and organic compounds to Earth. This is the first and still only spacecraft to give us extremely close-up images of the comet. At the time of most of these images, where it looks like the spacecraft is extremely close to the surface, it's about 16 miles or 26.2 kilometers from the comet's surface. In the more wide field view of the comets, you can see that it almost looks like a dumbbell, as it's composed of two separate comet lobes with a thin center, or the neck that connects the two lobes. The sharp profile in the lower part of this image shows what is called the Aswan Cliff, a 134 or 439 foot high cliff. When the comet got close to the Sun, it was noticed on August 13th, 2015, that a chunk of the cliff had collapsed because of the dramatic temperature changes as it gets closer to the Sun. So before this spacecraft, really no one knew what actually comets really looked like. The Rosetta spacecraft followed Comet 67P to its closest point to the Sun and beyond. As the comet neared the Sun, the spacecraft cameras saw jets erupting from the comet. This mission has been one of the most mind-expanding so far. Craft took 10 Earth years to reach the comet and ultimately making 6 orbits around the Sun. Its journey included 3 Earth flybys, a Mars flyby, and 2 asteroid encounters. The craft endured 31 months in a deep space hibernation on the most distant part of its journey, before it woke up in January of 2014 and finally arrived at its comet destination. So as you know, we have visited many of our planets, or all of them, multiple times with many spacecraft. But comets are something that is largely unexplored in the solar system, and from these images and views you can really see how cool and interesting they are as they get closer to the Sun and begin to get increasingly more active. I would love to see NASA and other space agencies send more spacecrafts to different comets to observe their structure and activity as they pass near the Sun. I think it could be really cool and provide some more incredible images. If you enjoyed this short episode, make sure to subscribe as we continue to explore the wonders and mysteries of the universe.